All right, welcome back to an interesting week at Granville Christian Elementary. We had an interesting start to the week with a day off. Do you remember that? That was a surprise, wasn't it? And then we had a couple more days, and then yesterday we had another day off because of ice and snow. But we were back at it today. So it was a really good week. It was a fun week. And I'm joined here with one of my kindergarten friends. What's your name again?
Grady.
Grady, correct?
Yes.
Grady. Grady's here. He had a good week, I could tell. He was ready to talk to us about some fun stuff. So Grady, what was something fun that you got to do this week?
Today we got to see our buddies and we made a snowman.
Awesome. Do you remember, is it second graders that are your buddies?
Fifth graders.
Fifth graders. All right. Do you remember who your buddies' names are?
Anna.
Anna. All right. So you and Anna made some snowmen together?
Yep.
Great. Great. Did you read about snowmen at all this week?
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. Great.
Actually, it was last week.
It was last week. I know that makes this week a little bit tricky. What's one of the most fun things you've gotten to do in kindergarten?
We got to do math.
Good. Good. Do you like math? Do you like numbers?
Yes.
Yeah, it's awesome. Good. Well, I hear you might be going to Camp Roger next week or something like that as well. So I hope you have a great time. And it's been a fun week. So thanks a lot for sharing with us. Boom. All right. Now I'm joined by are you in second grade?
Mm-hmm.
A second grade friend. And can you tell everyone your name?
Shelby.
Shelby. So Shelby's coming to us from second grade. And Shelby, what was something fun that you got to do this week?
We got to write our own books.
You got to write your own books. Great. And what were those books about?
Mine was about lightning.
Lightning. Awesome.
What destruction it can do.
Cool. Very awesome. Now, were you in our chapel this morning?
Yes.
Do you remember that we talked about a new art?
Yes.
What was that? Do you remember? It was about the risk of failure. Sometimes it's hard to try new things because you're worried about how that's going to go. And we saw a really cool video and some good stories, and someone was making something. Do you remember what that was? Any ideas?
Keeping failures.
Yeah, Mrs. DeVries was making cookies. Remember? She wrote a story, and it had to do with how do we make it up to people? How do we make a difference? How do we make it right? And sometimes we sometimes might fail in our relationships with our friends, and we might do things we didn't mean to do. So sometimes we have to work really hard at making it right. It's a good feeling when we make it right, isn't it? Good. All right, what else are you looking forward to in second grade?
This is actually for second grade,
Cool.
first graders, and some kindergartners.
Okay.
Next week, Thursday, we are going to a play of Peter and the Wolf.
Very cool. I'm looking forward to that too. Awesome. Well, high fives. Glad you could share a little bit with us. Thank you very much. All right, now we are visited with another kindergartner, right? No?
Second grade.
Second grader, another second grader, Ugo. And Ugo, tell us a little bit about what you got to do in second grade. I'm gonna give you a piece of advice too, since you're on camera. Let's put that away, huh? Only I get to eat on camera. So tell us a little bit about what you got to do this week at Granville Christian.
I got to read tons.
You got to read tons, okay? What was something fun that you got to read?
In English, it's the Express, like the El Expreso Polar.
Okay. The Polar Express?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Okay, so tell us what else. You did some writing, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So what was that about?
It was about making your own story. And
Okay.
my title was The Animals.
The animals. All right. Are you done with it or still working on it?
Oh, only one more chapter to go.
Okay, so I'm excited to come check that out when you're done. I'm interested to see what you have to write. Cool. And you're working on making it really exciting writing with descriptive words and verbs and adjectives and stuff. That's what I heard, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Are you looking forward to anything in second grade?
Not really.
Okay, just kind of waiting to see what happens, right?
Mostly I'm looking forward to the library.
Very cool. That's one of my favorite places in the building, too.
I love reading.
It's awesome. All right, well, thank you. High fives. Thanks for your share. Well, it was another great week at Granville Christian. Thank you so much for watching. Just a heads up for next week. On Monday, students do not have school, as staff has professional development all day. Have a great weekend, and we will see you again next week.